Sit down today with 41 Action News. Governor Parson said he doesn't plan to call a special session for that issue.
Here's what he had to say about the fight over funds and the issue of local control of the department.
But let me be clear, I am a supporter of the Kansas City Police Department. I don't agree with what happened up here, but on the other hand, there's a process to go through. The legislators will be able to address that issue next year when they go into their General Assembly to be able to do that. And I think that's where we got to let the process work out.
Yeah. Kansas City, is the only city in the state now that does not have local control of its police department. Do you think we've come to a point where that should change and Kansas City should have local control?
Yeah, well, I think we're talking about the perfect example of why that has been put in place, because people will sometimes overstep the boundaries to try to regulate the police department, and why they are an independent agency of not local control. And I think this is a perfect example of what we're talking about. Do you want them to have that kind of, do you want the city councils and the mayors that we've had problems with before addressing that issue? And it's one of the best run police departments in the nation. I mean, they get it right day in and day out. So I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with what they're doing.
Do you think that local control has been successful in St. Louis since they changed?
Yeah, I think different circumstances, totally. I think you have to evaluate them to see what's happening on the ground. And I think just because you might want local control, what is the justification for changing what you have now? And I think you got to articulate that. If it's just say, I want to be in control of the police department, I want to be in control of the funding and all that, but what's the real purpose that you want control? What is that? And I think that's the question people need to have answered by the general public. What do they want?